Feeling stuck, these life lessons will reignite your passion for living. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Dr. Seuss. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. John Lennon. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Oscar Wilde. Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold. Bob Marley. It is not length of life, but depth of life. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Lousy. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Life is too important to be taken seriously. Oscar Wilde. The art of life is to know how to enjoy a little and to endure much. William Hazlitt. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Oprah Winfrey. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Aristotle. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning to dance in the rain. Vivian Green. Life isn't measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Maya Angelou. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. Don't count the days, make the days count. Muhammad Ali. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. Hans Christian Andersen. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Charles R. Swindoll. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Mark Twain. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Alan Kay. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of. Benjamin Franklin. You cannot find peace by avoiding life. Virginia Woolf. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. Bertrand Russell. Not how long, but how well you have lived is the main thing. Seneca. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Alan Watts. The secret to life is to love who you are, warts and all. David de Notaris. Life is a journey that must be traveled, no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. Oliver Goldsmith. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Eleanor Roosevelt. Every man dies. Not every man really lives. William Wallace. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. Do not take life too seriously. You will never get out of it alive. Elbert Hubbard. The best things in life are not things. Art Buchwald. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. Oscar Wilde. The purpose of life is to be honorable, to have it make some difference that you have lived, and lived well. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost. Life is a flower, of which love is the honey. Victor Hugo. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. George Bernard Shaw.